What's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct Mini that has recently dropped today, or yesterday, depending on when this goes up, probably. Who cares? Now, first things first, let's just say Nintendo was absolutely trolling everybody on Twitter because, in case you guys don't know, on Twitter, Nintendo was posting pictures and junk and everyone was just overreacting to it, but yeah, let's just say Nintendo got us. Don't even try to say anything, just say that Nintendo got you, and we'll move on. But there were actually a good number of games that I'm interested in, and I'm really only going to be talking about some of the major games that have showed up. But starting off, at the very beginning of the Direct, The World Ends With You Final Remix. Oh my goodness, okay. So first off, if you haven't played this game, well, I guess it's going to be coming out this year, so, you know, if you haven't played it, take the time to play it. It's a really good game, and I would recommend it to anybody. But keep in mind, this game has not been touched by Square for 10 years since its original release. Technically, you could argue with Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance that technically The World Ends With You was touched, but not really in its original series. Let's just say that. But this game also does have touchscreen controls, which I'm a little iffy about, and it also has Joy-Con controls too, which is like something I do want, because I don't want it to just be touchscreen only controls for games. And not only that, with the whole final remix thing, there's also an additional story, which is very interesting because I'm pretty sure I've seen a picture of like the girl. I'm gonna try and have a picture of her on screen here, but I'm pretty sure I've seen a picture of her before, and like back then I thought that maybe it was like a fan thing, but like all of a sudden she just appears and I don't know. Now the next thing is Hyrule Warriors Definitive Version, which is both the Wii U and 3DS games combined into one. All the characters, all the maps, everything from both versions are in one game. And not only that, it also has dual screenplay. Now I remember that I think the Wii U version has some form of like frame rate issues when it comes to dual screenplay. Maybe the Switch will have that too, who knows, we'll just have to wait until the game actually comes out. And another thing is that Link and Zelda also get new skins from Breath of the Wild, you know, of course, to represent them. Now, Mario Tennis Aces. This game already looks better than the last Mario Tennis game that was on Wii U, and hopefully it is, because if it isn't, to be honest, they should probably stop the Mario Tennis games on console, because, again, the last one was bad. The Wii game was only a remastered version of the one on GameCube, so that technically doesn't count, and the GameCube was the last good one on console. I haven't really played the handheld one, so I can't exactly make too much of an opinion on that. But it looks like there's a story mode, and again, we don't exactly know too much about the game. Hopefully there will be like an online mode, a tournament mode, all that other stuff, because the Wii U game didn't have that stuff, which, you know, made it completely pointless. I might as well be playing regular tennis, which I don't want to do either. But again, hopefully this game is just better than the last Mario Tennis game. Now, DLC. There was actually a decent amount of DLC that was announced. For Pokken Tournament, there's going to be 2 waves of Pokken Tournament content. One will have Aegislash and 2 support Pokemon, and then the other one will be Blastoise and 2 support Pokemon. These, of course, will be releasing at different dates, but regardless, this is more than the Wii U game has ever gotten. So again, Nintendo's trying to wipe the Wii U from existence. Like, let's just say that. Like, let's face it, once Mario Maker and Smash get ported over, it's over. Like, the Wii U is already dead enough as it is, but some people only have their Wii U for Smash Brothers, a few people for Mario Maker, and then for other people like YouTubers like myself who have to, you know, record games off of it, then they keep it for those reasons. And then there's also some downloaded content on there that I can't exactly, you know, transfer over. But again, there's also a lot of ports happening, so at the same time, that's another reason for the Wii U to be completely gone. So again, Wii U is getting wiped out of existence. Now, Mario Odyssey is also getting a free online mode called Luigi's Balloon World, and there's one of 2 modes where either you have to go around the terrain for 30 seconds to try to hide a balloon, or you have 30 seconds to go look for a balloon that was set by another online player, and you also get to climb some form of ranking. So in case you care about that, you know, there's that. And it gives you a little bit of something after you've completed everything in the game. Now, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, by the way, play this game as well. It's actually really good, as weird as it is. It is a really good strategy game. But anyways, Donkey Kong is now being a playable character with a new story. Now, I'm kind of surprised that Donkey Kong didn't get any form of recognition in the game to begin with, but whatever, he's back and he has his new story apparently. There's not really any form of detail on how it will go, understandable, because of course it's DLC and they don't want to spoil anything on that. But again, if you have Mario and Rabbids, try this DLC out. And if you haven't played Mario and Rabbids, make sure you go out and do that. Now, again, speaking of ports, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is going to be ported over to the Nintendo Switch, and you can also play as Funky Kong, which is something that you weren't able to do before. There's also Payday 2, and there's also an exclusive heister that's in that game too for the Nintendo Switch only, which again is surprising. Like, not only are we getting ports for these like M-rated games like LA Noire, Doom, and now Payday 2, but there's also exclusive stuff on the Switch only. All these ports are just showing how much love and support is going towards the Nintendo Switch, and it's really good. And then another big moment, Dark Souls Remastered is heading over to the Switch, and from what I've heard, is going to be running 1080p 30 frames per second when docked. So again, this is another game that is held to high acclaim that's also getting ported over to the Switch. Obviously, Nintendo's doing great right now, that's all I can say. But overall, as a Direct, it did extremely well for a Nintendo Direct Mini. And even as a regular Direct, this would have been a little bit okay. To be fair, they do go a lot faster in terms of things when it comes to a Direct Mini rather than a full-blown Direct. And for anyone who's upset, the only people who can realistically be upset are Chibi Robo fans, because that's one of the pictures that Nintendo posted on Twitter when they were doing all the trolling and that. But anyone else pretty much has no reason to complain. And then a lot of people are saying, oh, this isn't really all that much new stuff and all that, and it's like, again, though, you have all these ports that show a lot of support for Nintendo and the Nintendo Switch itself, and you don't know what's going to happen in the future, because again, there could be even more ports. Like, what if Grand Theft Auto were to actually get onto the Nintendo Switch? To be fair, that is a little bit of a stretch, but LA Noire, Doom, Payday 2, and Dark Souls are on Switch right now. Almost anything's possible. But obviously they're going to be saving Travis Strikes Back, No More Heroes, Metroid Prime 4, Yoshi. I'm surprised they did show Kirby here, but maybe it'll go a little bit more in depth with Kirby Star Allies in the future. And of course, they have plenty of stuff they haven't even announced yet. So, you know, 2018 is looking to be a fantastic start for Nintendo. And overall, this was a great Nintendo Direct Mini. But let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Which of the games from the Nintendo Direct Mini are you the most excited for? If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe for more video game content. But until the next video, take care.